Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Tessa. Tessa Track is a student in our Theater Arts Studio 58 program. Please be seated. Mr. Board Vice Chair, Mr. President, members of the faculty and staff, honored guests, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to Langara College and thank you for joining us today. I declare open this 2015 Convocation of Langara College. This convocation is assembled for the granting of credentials and awarding of honors. My name is Brad O'Hara. I'm the Provost and Vice President Academics and Students at Langara, and I'll be your MC this morning. Please be aware that this ceremony is being recorded for viewing in other locations on campus and on our website. And I should also add that this is the first convocation in which we have incorporated our coat of arms, which were bestowed by His Excellency, Governor General David Johnson in January. On behalf of the Langara College community, I wish to acknowledge with respect the history, customs, and culture of the Coast Salish peoples, specifically the Musqueam Nation, on whose traditional lands we are meeting today. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of our platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Lane Trotter, President and Chief Executive Officer. Mr. Jeff Lowe, First Vice Chair, Board of Governors. Ms. Gerda Kraus, Chair of the Education Council and Division Chair, Mathematics and Sciences. Mr. Scott McLean, Vice President, Langara Faculty Association. Elder Henry Charles, Musqueam Speaker, Aboriginal Greeter, and Native Historian. Mr. Andrew Chang, host of CBC News Vancouver at 5 and 6, and today's keynote speaker. Dr. Ian Humphreys, Vice President, Strategic Planning and Business Development. Ms. Dawn Palmer, Associate Vice President, Human Resources. Dr. Julie Longo, Dean, Faculty of Arts. Ms. Margaret Heldman, Dean, Faculty of Science. Dr. Leela Dawson, Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences and Management. Mr. A.J. Patel, Dean, International Education. Mr. Clayton Monroe, Registrar and Dean of Student Services. Ms. Sue Street, Executive Director, College Advancement. Ms. Jacqueline Bradshaw, Division Chair, Social Sciences and Business. Mr. Tomo Tanaka, Division Chair, Creative Arts. Mr. Roger Simmons, Division Chair, Humanities. Mr. Robin McQueen, Division Chair, Health Sciences. Ms. Patricia Aroka Ouellette, Department Chair, Chemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, your platform party. I would also like to recognize Jana Jorgensen, who's the Executive Director of the Langara Students Union, and Mel Fearman, Retired Manager of Safety and Security, all of whom have joined us in the audience today. At this time, I invite Henry Charles, Musqueam Elder, Speaker, Aboriginal Greeter, and Native Historian of the Musqueam Nation to bring traditional territorial greetings.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Henry Charles from the Musqueam Nation. I am honored to be standing in front of you. It is not my day, it is our children's day. It's their day as they go on their journey of their next part of their lives. But we can sit here as proud parents to say, as we watch our children walk out the door, as a one beautiful day that is happening today. I'm here to greet you in our traditional language, and it is my honor. Thank you. Osiem Nisiya, Hadistin the Holmukshin, Nanwadak Swallow and Siem the Sia, Stetson the Ait Stamets and Sia, Haitins Swallow and Siem, Haits Kasiem Tenemasteo Kitsapki in Amet, Muscum Tumuk, one on a quam swallow and Siem, Jitalum Siem, Jitalum Siem, Haits Kasiem Tenemasteo, Ne Chak on Tumuk, Ne Chimekwa Muscum Tulumuk Siem, Haits Kasiem, Hadistim Natawa. Nata schwel hadden kachtem enema, ne smitten hadden ne schweli, nata matwash kwalowin, nata matwash kwalowin set, nata wash kwalakwa, ne hai tonishkwas kanitamak an. On behalf of the Musqueam Nation, I welcome you here to our traditional territories. As I did say before, that is the day of our children, and as proud parents, we can watch them walk out into their next journey of life. I would especially like the people that have traveled far to be with us, and you are guests on the Musqueam Nation. Please enjoy the festivities. Haitskasiem, thank you.
Thank you, Henry, for that important greeting. We certainly value our relationship with the Musqueam Nation and appreciate your participation today. I now invite Jeff Lowe, First Vice Chair of the Langara Board of Governors, to bring greetings to the Convocation.
Thank you, Brad. Dr. Trotter, family, friends, honored guests, faculty, staff, and of course, our graduating students. Well, this is quite a morning. I'm sure some of you really feel it's been a long time coming, but it's my privilege and honor to make these remarks on behalf of the Board of Governors of Langara College. Today, we're here to mark a milestone. This is a milestone of your achievement. So on behalf of the Board of Governors, I want to congratulate each of you on your graduation from Langara College. This milestone has only been reached through your dedication, your perseverance, and your hard work. As you're probably aware, the motto of Langara College is freedom through knowledge. Education is the great enabler in our society. It opens doors that would otherwise remain closed. You've each taken a very meaningful step in shaping your future. So today is a celebration. We celebrate the strength and support you've received from your family and friends. I must say it's such a pleasure to come and see so many proud faces here in the audience today. We also want to celebrate the dedication of the faculty and staff at Langara College, some of whom are sitting behind me and some who are in the audience. This is the reason they do what they do. But most importantly, we want to celebrate your personal achievement. And this isn't a modest achievement. This is the completion of a successful program of studies, and we understand in the modern world it takes a lot of balancing of competing pressures in your lives, and that requires tremendous dedication and sacrifice. So on behalf of the Board of Governors, may I offer you our heartiest congratulations on your graduation. I'm very delighted that I'm able to come and join you in celebrating this important day of your lives. And on behalf of the Board of Governors, I also want to extend an invitation to you. You're an important part of the Langara community. We're very proud of what you've done. Together, we can shape the future of this institution, so please stay connected with us. So, thank you very much for having chosen Langara. Thank you very much for all of your hard work. Congratulations on your graduation. And lastly, may I wish you every success in your very bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm now pleased to call upon President Lane Trotter, who will provide greetings.
Good morning, everyone. Platform party, colleagues, students, and guests, welcome to the 2015 Convocation ceremony of Langara College. Before I continue, I want to acknowledge and thank the Musqueam Nation on whose land Langara College is located, and thank them for their support. We are honored to be situated on Musqueam's traditional and unceded territory. Langara College is a special place that helps students pursue their goals, whether it is to further studies, gaining the skills they need to enter the labor market, or to pursue career advancement or transition. Since Langara's inception in 1965, the college has always focused on helping students succeed. From our beginnings, whether that was in temporary facilities until this campus opened in 1970, or when we became an independent institution in 1994, students have always been the center of all we do. And to date, Langara has graduated more than 80,000 students who have gone on to pursue their dreams and add to the richness and diversity of our society. Their talents have made our community a better place, and in turn, the community has continued to place its trust in Langara to educate and train not only the next generation of young people, but also provide support to those seeking new pathways to a better future. But we would not be here today celebrating the success of our graduands without the people that have supported them during their education. We need to thank those, many of whom are here today, who have supported you, our students, while you pursued your studies, whether it was your parents, other family members, spouses and significant others, or even friends. And I particularly want to thank our faculty and staff for their dedication and commitment, for they have been essential to your education and success. Finally, I also want to acknowledge and thank our Langara College Foundation and those members of our community who have donated funds to create scholarships and bursaries to support you, our students. They have all played a role in helping our students be here today. So on behalf of the graduating class, I want to publicly thank you for the support you have provided. To our students, you have achieved a milestone in being here today. But before you leave, I want to take this opportunity to offer you some advice. In January, I had the privilege to listen to His Excellency, the Governor-General, David Johnston, speak when he was at the Vancouver Board of Trade about innovation as the key to building a smarter, more caring Canada. And that was before he came to Langara to present us with our new coat of arms. His Excellency is the former president of the University of Waterloo in Ontario and the principal of McGill University in Montreal. During his speech, the Governor-General said, "Remember, minds like parachutes work best when open." This is very profound because it speaks to many interconnected issues. You need to be open to the world and the possibilities, expected and unexpected, that will present themselves. Whether you have opportunities to travel and see the world, to volunteer and contribute your skills and talents in our community or elsewhere, you need to be open to the options that will be presented to you. And when those openings present themselves, be prepared to see where that takes you. So as you prepare for the next chapter in your life, do not close yourself from the world, but continue to learn and explore. In his speech, His Excellency also indicated that windows of opportunities do not stay open forever. So as you move forward from today, whether continuing your studies or into employment, look for new and unexpected possibilities and pursue them because they will not wait indefinitely. The pursuit itself will create new paths that will weave a more fulfilling and richer tapestry in your life. His Excellency made two other observations that I thought were critical, not just for Canada's continued success, but for our own personal success. His first observation was, "Let me start with building trust, both the right and bright thing to do for a smart and caring nation such as Canada. It is difficult to overstate the importance of trust in our world today, whether you're a private citizen, a member of a board of governors, or a high-profile public figure. Deconstructed, this can be restated as, trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to fix." Canada is lucky. For the most part, we are well regarded internationally, and therefore this is a competitive advantage for us. And while nationally we may not always agree with each other, our democratic structures underpin that the trust that we have in our social and cultural norms about behavioral expectations with each other, and it is incumbent upon us to be honest with each other to protect our rights to have different perspectives. If we do not protect our ability to disagree with each other, trust becomes eroded and we risk a breakdown of our democratic systems. His Excellency's second observation is that our long-term success depends on our ability to find, foster, motivate, and deploy talented people at home and abroad. This point is closely tied to his previous observation about education, opportunities, and trust. Canada needs a well-educated, literate citizenry who are engaged in their communities. But it is also clear that as a small nation demographically, Canada must engage with the rest of the world if we are to remain economically and socially successful. We must engage with the rest of the world to both attract people to come to Canada, but to also have Canadians look beyond our borders for new possibilities. We must do more than recruit students to come to Canada, but make sure that our Canadian students have a chance to reach out and see the broader world. What underlined the Governor-General's point is that our society is about people, and we cannot be insular and isolated. Tied to this point is that because, as he noted, Canadians value fairness, the long-term view, and the rule of law, and prefer cooperation and compromise over conflict, we have a unique role that we can play in the world as a moderating influence. It has been said that it takes a village to raise a child. So as you leave the college today to pursue your path, please think about the opportunities that you have been provided. Our community has invested in you and now needs you to contribute. We need you to become involved and utilize your passion and knowledge to build a better, more prosperous, sustainable, and fair society. So my challenge to you, the graduating class, is to be engaged and make a difference. To be engaged and build a better, more just society, and be open to the possibilities, expected and unexpected, that will emerge on your journey. Thank you for your time and patience. Enjoy your day. You've earned it. Tomorrow the work begins.
Thank you, Lane. At this time, Scott McLean, Vice President of the Langara Faculty Association, will bring greetings to Convocation from the faculty. Scott?
Good morning. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional and unceded territory of the Musqueam and Coast Salish peoples, and to thank them. Board members, President Trotter, honored guests, colleagues, and graduates, it is a privilege to extend to you, on behalf of the Faculty Association, our very best wishes on this special day. I know that I speak for the entire faculty when I tell you that it is our privilege to have been a part of your journey. Today is an acknowledgement of the hard work and dedication that you and your families have put towards your studies. We appreciate the efforts and the sacrifices you have made in order to accomplish what you have. We understand that this is not an easy journey and respect the perseverance and commitment that you have all shown. The best part about being a faculty member is that it gives us the opportunity to become an important part of the lives of our students. Along the way, faculty have helped you to choose your course of study, introduced you to new ideas, and of course, assigned you endless amounts of work. You must have liked that part. It has been an incredibly rewarding experience to support your growth. Learning is a reciprocal process. Teaching and working with you has been a rich learning experience for us. We want to sincerely thank you for your significant contribution to making us better educators. Watching you learn and seeing you master new ideas and skills has been one of our greatest satisfactions as faculty. Working with you is inspiring, and your success is truly impressive. You're now going on to do important work in your communities or to pursue further studies. We know that your contributions will continue to be significant. Thank you for choosing Langara. We wish you all the best, and congratulations.
Thank you, Scott. I now invite President Trotter back to the podium to present today's Convocation Awards.
Thank you, Brad. It is with great pleasure that I present today's awards. The Langara College Graduate Excellence Award for Arts and Science Programs is awarded to the student graduating from a 2-year arts and science program with the highest cumulative grade point average. This year's recipient is Krista Prins, who is graduating with an Associate of Arts degree in psychology, earning a 4.12 cumulative grade point average. Krista, can you please join us on stage? After returning to school from a 9-year break, Krista has found that psychology is applicable in almost any area of life and has helped her build a better understanding of herself and those around her. Krista's new knowledge has also equipped her to become more effective in her role as a local minor hockey coach of teenage girls. Looking back, Krista's advice to anyone attending school is make excellence in your work a priority and don't just settle for good enough. Since finishing her Associate of Arts, Krista has enrolled in a professional bookkeeping certificate at Langara and hopes to complete it in the next year. Congratulations, Krista. Emeritus is Latin for having merited one's discharge by service. It is an honorary title conferred to retired faculty or professional staff to recognize their distinguished service to an organization. At this ceremony, I would like to recognize two faculty emeriti. First, I would like to honor Cynthia Flood, faculty emeriti in English. Cynthia, would you please join us on stage? So let me tell you a little bit about Cynthia. Cynthia began her 20-year academic career at Langara College as an English instructor in 1971. While at Langara, she served as coordinator of the Women's Studies Department, as assistant chair of the English Department, as well as a board member of the Langara Faculty Association. Throughout her career, she was an unfailingly supportive colleague, demonstrating remarkable leadership within the college. While teaching and in retirement, Cynthia established herself as a short fiction writer and novelist. Her writing has garnered much praise, and she has won many literary awards over the years, including the Quill & Quir's Best Book of the Year, January Magazine's Best Fiction Award, National Magazine's Gold Award for Fiction, and the Western Magazine's Gold Award. Further, 4 of her short fiction works have been included in an annual anthology of short fiction Best Canadian Stories. In addition to her literary and academic contribution, Cynthia's work as a political activist in the women's movement, unions, and anti-war organizations has been notable. Congratulations, Cynthia. The second faculty emeritus I would like to honor is Alistair Brown, faculty emeritus in philosophy. Alistair, would you please join us on stage? Alistair was an instructor in the philosophy department at Langara between 1987 and 2005, serving 2 6-year terms as department chair. He has given 11 talks in the Langara Community Lecture Series, authored course materials, and articulated 2 courses that are requirements and programs in the Langara School of Management and the Langara School of Nursing. Alistair's contribution to philosophy and bioethics communities are profound. Holding director positions at UBC in the Division of Healthcare Ethics and as an ethics-themed director of the medical school, he has also served on ethics committee of several area hospitals over 30 years, and as a board member of the BC Civil Liberties Association. He also has 54 peer-reviewed publications in distinguished journals such as the Cambridge Quarterly of Healthcare Ethics, Bioethics, Journal of the Philosophy of Sports, and in books such as New Essays in the Philosophy of Mind and Morals and Metaphysics in Contemporary Debate. Congratulations, Alistair.
Thank you, Lane, and congratulations once again to all of our award recipients. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Andrew Chang, who will give today's convocation address. A graduate from the journalism program at Carleton University in 2004 and completely fluent in French and English, Andrew is the anchor of CBC News Vancouver at 5 and 6. He has been with CBC Vancouver since September 2014, although he has worked as a host and chief staff reporter for CBC in Montreal for over 10 years. Prior to working in Vancouver, Andrew was part of the CBC broadcast team in Sochi for the Olympics, and prior to that, was host to a number of network shows, including The Current on CBC Radio 1, CBC News The National, and CBC News Now. With a keen interest in news and a strong technical background in editing, shooting, and programming, Andrew has covered breaking news at both the local and network levels, covering, among other things, elections, natural disasters, demonstrations, and civil unrest. He has also worked as a video journalist and has produced both news-length and feature-length reports. In his off time, he enjoys spending his time with his 11-month-old daughter, snowboarding, and hiking. And he's also musically inclined, having played a variety of instruments, including piano, drums, trombone, euphonium, trumpet, and both acoustic and electric guitar. I wonder if he's going to play us a little song here. Anyway, please extend a warm Langara welcome to Andrew Chang.
Could be a one-man band up here, eh? Thank you very much for that very kind introduction. Thank you to the Musqueam First Nation upon whose territory we find ourselves this morning. And thank you for the opportunity to speak here today. Now, you guys may think that today marks the end of a very long chapter in your lives and that you're going to move on to all sorts of different fascinating things. But here's some food for thought for you. Each and every one of you still has to make your way up onto this stage and collect your diplomas. We are going to be here forever, okay? But once that's done, I will say this, that all of you, each and every one of you, should be darn proud of yourself, seriously. But you're probably also feeling a lot of things right now. Joy, triumph, relief, maybe. Not boredom. I don't think you're feeling boredom right now. But maybe you are feeling complete, utter fear, right? Who knows what's waiting for you out there and what you're going to do with your time. But here's the thing. Failure is not something to be afraid of. It is something to look forward to, because that is when the learning happens. And I mean the real deep learning. Not to undermine academic achievement, because that is essential, right? And we all learn on all sorts of different levels. And hey, if you can study for a test and you can get 90%, that's great. That is impressive. And I tell you, you will be better off if you can do that. But if you fail and then you kick your own butt into high gear, well, then you have learned something about yourself. That is true in school, and I promise you, it is true in life after school as well. But the key there is that you only get the knowledge if you go out and take it, right? You don't just fail and then suddenly become smarter and wiser for it. You fail, you think about it, you figure it out, and then you find a way not to fail again, or at least not to fail in quite the same way that you just did. So embrace, embrace failure. Do not be afraid of it, but also don't fail in vain. Right? Now, my daughter is very good at this. Her name is Ariana, as you just heard. She's 11 months old. She's turning 1 on Saturday. So just well, thanks. You all did it too. So nothing to congratulate. But here's the thing: she fails all the time. She fails all. She doesn't stop failing ever. She started doing this thing where she'll drape a blanket over her head and then just start running. I don't know why she does this, but a couple of times it's ended with her and a wall. And then she stopped doing it. And what I'm about to say will sound a little bit unfair, but in a way, but it is true. Every step she takes is a failure. Okay? Every step she takes is a failure, but that is a great wonderful thing. Because if you think about it, okay, you stand still, you're safe, right? But then you knock yourself off balance a little bit. You lean forward, you fall. Hopefully you put a foot out, right? And you catch yourself. You do that again, you fall forward, you lean forward, you knock yourself off balance, you put a foot out, you catch yourself again. You keep doing that. We call that walking, all right? But if you think about it, think of it as hundreds and thousands of tiny controlled falls. You learn to walk because you've learned to control the imbalance. And the steps are never perfect, right? And they've actually done studies on this on treadmills where every single step you take is slightly to the left of the one you just took before, or slightly to the right, or slightly in front, or slightly in back. There are no perfect walkers out there. But does that throw you off? No, because you've learned to adapt, right? You've learned to improvise. You can take the steps, you can roll with the punches, or the falls, as the case may be. So you fall and you put your foot out. We call that taking a step. You do that a bunch of times. We call that walking. You do that really fast, then you're running. And if you do it really fast, well, we call that flailing. And you may actually be falling out of a plane or something at that point, so you may want to figure that out. But the point is, don't be afraid of failure. Embrace it. Now, I'll level with you. It's not always easy. Sometimes you're going to fail, sometimes you're going to fall, and it's going to feel like crap. It is. But that's okay. That's allowed. I remember when I was a junior reporter, very early in my career, and I was sent out to cover a story, a big story, a car crash on a highway. And I was nervous, and I went out there, and I was ready to file a live report, live from the scene, Andrew Chang on television. And I got out there. The camera started running, I was on air, and I just completely messed it up. I couldn't remember the points that I wanted to make. I mumbled, garbled. It was just a complete, incoherent mess. Total train wreck. And I felt terrible. And so I came back to the station after that, and I remember seeing my producer, and he could see that I felt pretty bad about it. And he sat me down, and he said two things to me. One, he said, "It wasn't as bad as you think." But two, he said, "Hey, it's only TV." Now, that may sound funny to you, but those three words have actually stuck with me for a very long time. It's only TV. Now, I wouldn't go up to a surgeon who just botched something and say, hey, it's only brain surgery, right? I wouldn't do that. But look, it's usually not as bad as you think. And generally, the world will continue existing. So my last piece of advice for you, if I could, is this. If you ever have a problem, okay, just ask yourself, is there something I can do about it? If the answer is yes, then don't worry about it. If the answer is no, then don't worry about it, right? What are you going to do? You'll be fine. Because remember, everything that you've accomplished, okay, over the last couple of years has positioned you very well to accomplish great things for the next several years and the next several decades. Okay, the very nature of progress is that you can achieve what an entire generation before you could not. And from this day forward, some of you are going to soar, some of you are just going to scrape by. But whatever you do, don't let the fear of failure hold you back. You will have a second chance. You will have a third chance. You will have a fourth chance. So don't be paralyzed by the thought of what might happen if things go sideways. Just know that they will, and that's a very good thing. So congratulations to the class of 2015.
Thank you, Andrew, for that wonderful address, and for a first-timer, you did a great job. And on behalf of Langara College, President Trotter would like to present you with a small gift in appreciation of your remarks and for the time you've spent with us today. Okay, it's time. the presentation of graduands, the reason why you're all here today. President Trotter, the candidates to be presented to you today, and those who are absent, have fulfilled all of the requirements of their respective credentials. I ask that you confer upon each the credential which he or she has earned. Will the graduands please rise?
By the authority granted to me by the government of this province, I admit you and those in absentia to the credentials to which you are entitled. Please be seated.
We will now begin the presentation of our graduates, and faculty who would like to congratulate their graduates may approach the platform to my right. Audience members who may want to move closer to the front for a photo of their graduate may come up to the same side of the platform. Please be mindful not to block the view of others and return to your seats afterwards so others may approach the front for photos. I now ask Dr. Julie Longo, Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Margaret Heldman, Dean of the Faculty of Science, and Leela Dawson, Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Management, to announce the names of their graduates.
It is my pleasure to announce the graduates of the Faculty of Arts. The Associate of Arts degree, Taea Bapla. Stand there. Can you stand there? Paul Edward James Bouchard. Lonnie Chung. Vivian Chung. Daisuke Fujiwara. Stand there. Angeline Rose Henson. Gabrielle Marie Lacusa. Just a little. That way. Okay. Nathan Joshua Lau. Kelly Terza Lynn Lawson. Graduating with distinction, Robin Kimberly Lowe. Ryan Joseph McLean. Aberami Muthukumar. S. Laurel Portillas. Paula Sirao. Kristen Jewel Anton Severson. Tarvinder Singh Gosal. Jackson Walker Lafleur. How do you say that? Chang Liu. Nazanin Milani. Yuri Oka. Liane Gassan Rashid. Sherilyn Shen-Shen-Ting. Deanna Amanda Whitcutt. Meng Tao Huen Zahuda. Tang Julin. Graduates in the Associate of Arts degree in Classical Studies. Alicia Rose Hunchuk. Shauna Jensen. Graduates in the Diploma in Design Formation. Regine Marie Hao Chan. Kelsey Alexandra Lemming. Raquel Angelica Goleko O. Stephanie Marie Reynolds. Anna Marielle Valazua. Brian Pualo Concepcion Valamour. Graduating with distinction, Penny Marie Walter. Hong Men Zhou. Graduates in the Associate of Arts degree in English. Dimitra Borislova Manchieva. Chloe Hazel Clee Parkin. Carolyn Almeida Paciano. Katrina Lynn Toki. Victor Wingsam Yen. Graduate in the Associate of Arts degree in Environmental Studies, Adam James Richard Keeler. Graduates in the Associate of Arts degree in Family Studies, Alexandra Nicole Stiles. Graduates in the Certificate in Film Arts Acting, Garland Chang. Nicole Chu. Darlene Fong. Tony Kim. Simon Sa-Shing Lee. Virginia Rose Millsap. Lauren Catherine Ross Stone. Julianne Barrett. Graduates in the Certificate Theater Arts Directing, Christina Michelle Carney. Graduating with 2 credentials and thus confusing me, a certificate in film arts directing and a diploma in arts and science, because one is not enough, is Jory Allen Estramadura. Graduate in Certificate in Film Arts Writing, Sang Woo Kim, graduating with distinction. Graduating with the Diploma in Fine Arts, Bethany Ann Johnson. Du Yan Kim. Samantha Lanzador. Maria Ann Tuwasan Malimban. Justine Helen Marie Vaz. Graduating with the Diploma in General Education, Kevin Chung. Laura Howell. Lizina Mudiwa. Bruce Zhang. Graduating with a diploma in journalism. Jesse William Frank Admonson. Megan Bubetis. Deanna Milwa Chang. Lauren Patricia Collins. Marie Andre Del Cid. Edric John Dudang. Madeline Forsyth Shiwi. Mike Robert Hodder. Ashley Dawn Kelly, graduating with distinction. Ashley Legasic. Renee Austin Sutton. Graduates with a certificate in journalism. Liana Alsea. Wei Yan Vivian Chu. Graduates with the Associate of Arts degree in Peace and Conflict Studies. Jennifer McLean Ellaway. Saffron Janice Highstead. Graduating with 2 credentials, Associate of Arts degree in Political Science and an Associate of Arts degree in Peace and Conflict Studies, Jessica Kirkwood, graduating with distinction. Katie Prudencio. Vanessa Maud Kodba Subanchan. Diploma in Professional Photo Imaging. Sharne Biard. Haley Ray Ann Crozier. Teresa Marie Donk. Sasha Nita McBain. Megan Jean McMillan Hemstra. Florian Niedecker. Taylor Rain Pigeot. Kayla E. Richardson. Warren Marie Ryken. Andrea Barroca Silvestri. Graduates with a diploma in publishing. Simone Marie Adams. Graduating with distinction, Brendan Glynn Jones. Nicole Jacqueline Sue. Stephanie Carolina Urek. Graduating with distinction, Christine Maria Reimer. Graduates with a diploma in theater arts acting. Warren Bradley Abbott. Graduating with distinction, Aaron Cassidy. John Wade Cook. Bailey Soleil Creed. Graduating with distinction, Carlin Escaraga. Graduating with distinction, Mike Gill. Shauna Mary Josephine Griffin. Graduating with distinction, Olivia Ann Hutt. Kimberly Mara Larson. Derek Neumeyer. Christine Elise Reinford. Graduating with distinction, Sean Patrick Sunier. Graduating with distinction, Marian Taras Tarakishika.
Can I say it? Markian Taras Tarsyuk. Thank you.
Graduating with distinction, Maria Andrea Weaver. Graduating with a diploma in theater arts production. Graduating with distinction, Jeff Jones. Graduating with distinction, Sarah Ann Maberly. Graduating with the Associate of Arts degree in Women's Studies, Melissa Catherine Louie. Graduating with the Diploma in Arts and Science, Women's Studies, Margarita Abion de Lima. Gagandeep Kaur Dillon. Graduating with, sorry, this isn't mine.
They're all mine now. Graduating with the Associate of Science degree, Amber Kaur Bangu. Graduating with distinction, Man Tung Dao. Anna Fang. Derek Liu. Meng Meng. Apurv Sharma. Graduating with 3 credentials, an Associate of Science degree, a citation in ecology, and a citation in environmental studies. Maggie Grace Stewart. Ian David Wright. Graduating with an Associate of Science degree in General Biology, Quan Siu. Graduating with a Diploma in Arts and Science Biology, Jiao Yu Zhang. Graduating with an Associate of Science degree in Computer Science, Andres Christopher Guneon. Jocelyn Marie Mins. Pavend Savatmand. Abram John Alexander Weeb. The following are graduating with a certificate in Internet and Web Technology. Christina Janice Brown. Graduating with an Associate of Science degree in Physics, Alexander Peter Raymond Fortin. Graduating with an Associate of Arts degree in Asian Studies, Chingmen Un. Graduating with an Associate of Arts degree in Geography, Brian Pak Lun Hon. Graduating with 2 credentials, an Associate of Arts degree in Geography and a citation in Latin American Studies, Aaron Lee. Graduating with an Associate of Arts degree in Psychology, Leilani Faye Aldrich. Min Nat Din. Ricky Wing Chung Ko. Graduating with distinction, Krista Prinz. Sukhpreet Rana. Ryosuke Takamatsu, graduating with distinction. John Felix Tolentino.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your graduates of 2015. Congratulations once again. As we bring this morning's ceremony to a close, I would like to take a moment to thank a few people. First of all, our theater arts student, Tessa Track, who sang "O Canada" this morning. And theater arts graduate Masahi Day, who provided the music prior to the ceremony. And to Mike McDonald, the piper, who led our procession. And I would like to extend my appreciation to the many college employees whose contributions have made this morning's event a memorable one. It's also my pleasure on behalf of the college and the Langara Students' Union to invite all of you to a reception at the Langara Students' Union building immediately after this ceremony. Masahi will also be there to play for us. Would you please rise and remain standing until the graduates have left the Convocation Hall, and I now declare this convocation closed.